What did you make of the Republicans saying, we hear all this about rural transit needs, but folks can just call a taxi. There's ride share, there's other options for people besides transit.
As somebody who has been in the position of needing to provide transportation for a family member getting to medical appointments, it's like it is so not simple. I think too, a lot of them, argue from this place of, well, public transit's not profitable. And it's like, yeah, it's a public service. It's not supposed to be. It's there to help meet people's needs.
The Republicans in Oregon have, they're good at messaging. That's a pretty easy message, no new taxes. They've also created some messages that aren't true. That's the misinformation part. But I think that's a good example of stuff that the Democrats have to get a lot better at. And if this thing goes to the ballot and there's a big referral effort, I think it's going to put that into higher and higher contrast. The Republican supportive media ecosystem online is really, really big and strong. It's very loud. There's tons of engagement. There's nothing like that for progressives, for the left, for Democrats, nothing at all. And I just continue to think that that's a huge, huge issue that's going to continue to make it difficult for Oregon to, put forward the kind of policies that, most Oregonians, I do believe, want and that are actually in all the plans and stuff that we adopt as a state. I feel like the Republicans kind of stole the Democrats' thunder, and the Democrats could have been maybe talking about accountability in a stronger way before and not allow the Republicans to take that narrative and act like it was theirs. Do you see any world where Republicans and Democrats would actually work together substantively on ODOT governance reform and fiscal accountability?
I think where it starts to diverge again is when you actually get into what type of accountability we're talking about. To them, accountability is not spending any money on DEI or climate. For us, it's, our like really top priority accountability policy is the MT reduction with an actual statutory trigger that doesn't let you build projects that increase vehicle miles traveled.
Trying to find like a bright spot to end on here, Cassie. Come on.
I do think that we have really built a cohort of legislators who are newer to the legislature who really care about and understand this issue. All of that is what got the package to a better place during regular session. So that gives me a lot of hope for 26, 27. The fact that, this is the biggest movement of people advocating around transportation and maybe ever. We have over 50 organizations in the Move Oregon Forward Coalition with statewide representation, and that's not going away. And so we have a lot to build on.